Hey guys, in this video we'll be covering the Chargebee with Denmark via Invopop. What do we need? What's required? What issues can we run into? So Denmark is very similar to Belgium in the sense that they both use the Peppol network. Belgium uses nemhandle behind the scenes, which is their government system, but it is compatible with Peppol, so any invoice you send to nemhandle you can also send via Peppol and via Invopop. So let's just create a workflow. And we go to Chargebee, and here we have the Denmark e-invoicing. We can just load this template, and here we see we have the same steps we had before. It's a bit simpler than the generic Peppol invoice because we've taken a bit of a liberty. So we have the same import Chargebee document. In this case, we do not attach any PDF, so you'll not see that here. One thing we do add, which is specific to Denmark, is that in Denmark, the credit transfer payment method, code 30, isn't allowed. We have to use another code for which we swap out every time we get credit transfer. We add credit transfer and SEPA. This just makes the invoice compliant for Denmark. No issues there. Again, we add our trusty friend, the EN16931 add-on. This again just adds all the validations for Europe, and we create a UPL and send it via Peppol. Not much else to it. And we can save and publish. For Denmark, we also need to register a company in Peppol. I already have this workflow here available, but you can load it through a template. So we can find that, and let me just show you. Register, and you'll find it here in the register. And I missed it. Register Peppol party. Peppol register party, I'm sorry. And here, the only thing you need to do is load this template, enable just for sending via Chargebee, and then you can save and publish. I'm not going to do so because I already have my workflow here ready. So I'm going to discard and exit. Now here you'll see it's the same workflow as before, sending only and registered. Now what you want to do is run this on your supplier you've created. Here I've got my supplier. As you can see, it's already registered because I already run the workflow. When running the workflow, you'll be handed a link where you can complete your onboarding. Take a look at our Peppol guide if you need any more information here. After completing this, our whole registration process will go through and you'll be approved. In this case, since it's the sandbox environment, you've been approved by a simulation. Now, once we have both our supplier onboarded and our workflow ready, what we need to do is go into our apps, configure, and swap this via updating the settings to the workflow we've just created. And then we can save. And that's it. Now any new invoice that comes through will automatically add itself to this workflow. It'll run the workflow, send it to Peppol to your Denmark clients. One thing you have to make sure is that since Denmark can use a lot of different Peppol IDs, you do need to set this up in Chargebee. Take a look at our how to set up the custom fields and our back propagation guides to know more.